been a little bit curious about fishing this area. I told Nick whenever we went fishing the other day that I wanted to come here and start trying to fish Galveston. I mean, this is the Galveston Island, and it looks as if there's going to be a lot of water that could possibly be productive, but because it's always packed and overpressured, it's kept me away. But today we're going to go out to Lee and Joe Jamail Bay Park. But anyhow, that's the boat ramp. And what I'm going to do is run the Humminbird all through here just to see what kind of depth we're working with. And if it's deep enough, hopefully I can pluck a redfish, a flounder, or a trout that's hanging out in this 50-degree water. Let's just see if this area is going to be productive. And if we have to venture further out over here, then we will. All right, so what are we going to use when going out there? We've got quite a bit of selection. I have been accused of doing the same thing over and over and over again, but I don't know how a fishing trip can honestly be the same thing. So these are lures that were all given to me. I want to thank Sean Fishing Texas. Check out his Instagram. Sean has been generous, and he sent me and Christian. This one is actually Christian's box. I put my box up right here, and these are lures, like I said, that have been given to me by him. I think this is a pretty nice setup of lures to take out there and try. I want something that's going to bounce off the bottom. That is this guy right here. Look at that. That's going to go down there, sit down perfect. And with a bio bait, I'm not too sure what I'm going to want to pair up. Probably these leeches. That should give us some action. I've already got some of these inside the kayak, but we'll take these right here, the nice bio bait leeches, and this is what we're going to use for the day. Hello everyone and welcome to MDLR Fishing. My name is Mark and today we are fishing Galveston, Texas. We're going to find out just how deep Jamail Bay Park is. Alright, for those of y'all that are watching the video just because you're curious about how deep it is right off the bank, let's make a pass by. Right now I'm probably 30 yards, so the majority of your casts are going to be somewhere around like 30 to about 70 for those of y'all that have really big surf rods. So you can see that there's a drop off right there really fast. Here's side scan and it's showing all of that right here, which is the oyster in the bank. Wow, 22 feet. Goodness gracious, it is deep. You ain't got to cast off too far before you hit some deep water. And the bottom is flat. There's nothing down there. Here's the first little dock that's closest to the bridge. And about 40 yards away, it is 20 foot deep. Still no structure down there. Nothing showing up on structure or side scan. So in either direction of the boat, no structure. It's just a flat bottom. What you want to find is oyster, something that the bait fish can hang on to. And you can see like right here, there is nothing in the water column. There's nothing here. You don't see any bait, and it's winter time. So granted, the bait's probably moved off and trying to find safety and comfort somewhere else. We're now pulling up to the second pier, and again, 40 yards away. Taking a look, you can see a little bit of bait right out here. Structure or side scan is showing me something directly out there, so there's probably some cinder block, something similar to what you see alongside the bank over there. The depth still around 20, it's 21 showing that right there. Something down here at the bottom, you can kind of see that right there, but not much to attract the fish. Again, let's keep going the full length of the actual pier. And this is a fishing pier too. This is nothing for boats to be able to dock up to, so it's designed specifically for fishermen. Oh, look at that. That's a nice piece of structure right there. That's what you're wanting to find whenever you come out here. That's what you basically get snagged into as well. And we're probably about 40-50 yards away from the bank. And that's it. This is the end of the fishing pier. Look at that. You can see some fish right over here. Awesome. On the side scan. All right, so for those of you that were curious, I was going to go out to about 100 yards, but the likelihood of there being anything out here is going to be slim to none. I do not think that I'm going to want to try fishing over here, mainly because I didn't see any bait fish. So what we're going to do is go over here to this side of the bank and fish the docks, try to fish drops and stuff like that, and look for some oyster or obstacles, a little bit of structure down there at the bottom that's going to be able to hold bait fish. That right there is some nice structure. Let's try and mark it before we actually leave. So we're going to mark that right there. Let's exit and then go double back and find it. There's the waypoint. Right over here off to the left. And oh yeah, look at that. It's got some fish on it. Check that out. Oh my gosh, there's quite a bit of fish on there. Look at that. That is so exciting to see. Lots of action going on down there. I'm very excited because we should hopefully be able to catch something. Hopefully. Let's hope that it's not a bunch of horse mullet. Let's go with the chartreuse and yellow. Now we're ready to go. Let's go hit up our newfound spot and see if we can jig one of these turds up. We're just gonna vertical jig. We've got a lot of activity, probably bait again. No way to know until we actually put it to the test. Let's get our little bubblegum colored lure. Look at all that stuff down there. Right about there. Should be good. Got one already. Pinfish. That is what is down there. Got your red. Hand it, you turd. I think that's a fish. Yeah, that is a fish. I didn't think we was gonna catch anything. This dude didn't even bite. Didn't do anything like that. Oh my gosh. Looks like a keeper flatty right off the drop. Nice little flatty for sure. I'm gonna check to see if he's legal, and if he is, well, we're gonna do a nice little catch and cook. Look what he got. The bio bait. I decided to switch it up altogether and leave that little cove back there and put this guy on. I'm not too sure about the color, but here it is right here. Nice. Way to go, Mr. Flatty, for biting, helping me out on a day that I didn't expect anything. There's really, oh, look at that piece of structure right there. Check that out. That looks like a boat. Not too sure, but definitely looks like a boat right there. And those are the things that I'm trying to find while I'm out here, just scouting a new area. Scouting a new area. No, this guy isn't going to be a keeper. I don't even think so. Let's wet the board just in case he's not, and we'll put him right back inside the water. He's keeper size, but by the time we get back to the truck, this guy is going to shrink in size. So get a photo of him and then let the guy go. Alrighty, Mr. Flounder. Here, we're gonna go for the release. Nice, clean water. Let's see if this guy is gonna get brave enough to go. There he goes. That's fishing that drop. It goes from 5 feet and then it just drops like another 5 feet to about 10. So this right here has got to be the tiniest speckled trout. I caught him on this right here, the bubblegum tube, and look at that. This dude was on a reef 15 feet down. You can see some of these fish right here. Let's put this fella back. He's got a lot of growing to do. Sorry, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't, as usual. Well, that didn't go the way I thought it would. Wanted to try and find some deep oyster out there, and yeah, let's just say that we're gonna save that till next time. Anyhow, I do thank you for tagging along on this trip, and until next time, tight lines, y'all.